Okay, so I'm back, and we left off with the last video on starting our Animoto book trailer. First thing you're going to do is go to the website, and it's animoto.com. Once you get there, you're going to log in. We'll go through the login process here again. So I can show you how to do that. Okay, this is what it looks like when you get to animoto.com. You will go to the login screen. And remember, I said that your ELA teacher is going to assign you your class number. It'll be 1 through 35. And then your login email has to be McBride Book Trailers with an S plus sign, and then the number that your teacher has assigned you. We're going to use number 2 as our example, and then that'll be at gmail.com. You cannot use your own email address, your own personal email, because you will not have the school account privileges that were assigned to these email addresses. Okay, and then your password for everyone is Van Buren, the name of our school district. There's no capitals and no spaces, so it's VANBUREN. Once you're logged in, it will show you what you have started. If you don't have any videos started, there'll be a button here in the middle. You can press create here, or you can go up into this upper right hand corner to click create. That's to start a new one. In our last video, we had already started this video here, so I'm going to continue editing this one. So I click on it, and this brings us to about where I cut off last time. The first thing that it asks you when you start a video is to choose a style. And because you guys have the school account, it will let you pick any of these for free. It should not say that you have to purchase them like it did in the last video when it was messing up. So this is the one that I used for the sample book trailer that you watched, my Tangerine book trailer. We're going to try, we were going to try Coming Up Roses. Okay, and you can preview it, or then if you like this one, you can select it. Okay, and then that will be the background. As I told you on the last video, I don't know if it came through or not because my microphone was having problems. When you choose that background, you're automatically selecting the background music that goes with it. So I cannot change that song. If you don't like the song that goes with the background, choose a different background, because there's no way to insert your own music with this type of account that we have here, the school account. If you were to purchase your own Animoto account, you could use your own email and you could put whatever music you want, but for our purposes, they do not allow us to do that. Okay, so to get started here, remember you have your storyboard in front of you that looks like this. So basically what we're doing here is making a frame here that matches up with our plan here on our storyboard. So in our first frame, we said we were going to give the title and the author. Okay, now you have two choices when you click on this plus sign for this frame. You can either do a text frame where you're able to enter 40 characters and 50 characters. Remember, we said a character is like a letter or a symbol, or a space even is considered a character. Or if you would like a picture on that screen, you can select this one. This will allow you to upload one of those pictures. Remember earlier in the first video, we uploaded all of those pictures from Google Images. So when I click upload picture here, I just have to select that picture that I've already put in my computer. Okay, so for this first one, on my title screen, when you guys watched my sample book trailer, I just did a simple title frame, and I put the title of my book. And unfortunately, Ms. Watkins is very disappointed we cannot underline the title of that book, but it should be underlined, just so you know. And then I'm going to put my author. When I'm done typing, I click on save. Okay, so there's the first frame. Now, it's not going to be ugly like that when you preview your video. It will be nice and pretty. They will arrange it for you. Unfortunately, if you need to go back and edit it, you click on this little button. Unfortunately, they do not let us center those. So if you're really picky like me and you were trying to do that, it will not allow you to do that. What's it doing? Okay. And it's not letting me get out of here. Oh, here it goes. Okay. You can't see it on your screen, but there's a little X up here that I'm going to click on. Okay. So that's how I get back to my video. Basically, I'm making another storyboard here. All right, second frame from my storyboard, I said these are the words that I was going to use. Whoops. So I go back to my video and I say, I'm going to add, this time I'm going to put a picture in. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to upload a picture. I said in my storyboard that this was where I was going to do that map of Florida picture. So I go into my pictures. I find my map of Florida that I've already downloaded ahead of time to save myself time. And it puts that picture in there for me. It's thinking. And we're good. So there's my picture. I click on caption here now to add my words. And my words, I'm checking my storyboard sheet. Strange mysteries haunt Paul Fisher's life when he moves to Tangerine, Florida. So let's see if I can fit that all. Strange mysteries haunt Paul. I'm just going to say Paul's life when he moves to, oh, nope. Right here it's showing me I have 0 characters left. So I will say, I'm going to shorten that up. Mysteries haunt Paul when he moves to Tangerine. And I'm just going to abbreviate F. Oh, I still don't have any spaces. So you have to kind of play around with it. When you get it the way you like it, you're going to click on save. Okay, and then after we save it, we go back up here. You can't see it on your screen, but it is there in this upper right-hand corner, an X to click back to your storyboard. Okay, and I'm just going to keep on working here. I'm going to click this next one to do my next frame. It was going to say he's unreasonably scared of his older brother Eric, and I'm going to put my image of a teen boy that I've already downloaded into that frame. Okay, so very simple. Once you've made the storyboard, you've done all the hard work. Then you're just plugging in these things. There are very few decisions left to make. It looks super professional when it's done, but Animoto does all that hard work for you. All right, so let's, now that I have 2 frames, it will let me preview my video. So let's try that. It'll take a second to generate the preview. It's going to make us call it something. Let's say practice. Okay. The difference here, after it's done showing us our preview, we're going to continue editing or, let's watch the preview here first. Okay, so very little work, and that looks pretty cool. If I want to go back and continue working on it, I'm going to click on continue editing, and it will take me back to my storyboard. If I had been finished, I would have clicked on that skip and produce button. But once you have clicked on that skip and produce, you are done. You cannot go back and edit that video anymore. So you want to make sure that it is perfect before you click that skip and produce button. All right. Okay, so let's say I've gone back and I have finalized all of my changes that I want to make to this video. I have my preview, and now I'm done. Oops, I have to watch the preview. Okay, I'm going to click on that skip and produce button. Okay, and it's going to finalize it. It's going to make that preview look even better. I guess it just sharpens up the edges and makes it a polished, finished book trailer for you. Okay, and at this time, we are going to just leave it. We're not going to share it. I mean, if you want to email it to yourself, you can. Email it to your own personal email address. Don't email it to that booktrailers@gmail address, because you don't have access to that one. But that's all up to you. The way you're going to present this book trailer to the class is by logging back into your Animoto account and going to My Videos, and your video will be there waiting for you. Okay, so when your ELA teacher asks you to show it to the class, it'll be there. You'll go to My Videos, it'll appear here, along with about 5 or 6 other students' videos that you are not to tamper with, or even watch for that matter. You're only to go into your own video. Remember, you're sharing this account with students in other hours. When your teacher asks you to show it, you'll come here and you'll press this play button, and it will show for the class. Like that. Okay, that's about it. Good luck making your book trailers.